Hated it. Swore I'd never do the same thing.
But you do, Mom.
I do?
You do.
I do, don't I? Oh, God, how depressing. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetie. Can you ever forgive me?
If you'll forgive me.
For what?
For not doing the right thing.
Graveyard? I've never even heard of them.
That doesn't surprise me.
Is their music any good at all?
If you're 16, alienated, and totally nihilistic.
And Dick Richards on our show?
No, I know. He's a terrible idea. I should have said no to everything immediately.
You're just trying to protect me.
And promote myself.
Well, good for you, sweetie. I mean, if you don't look out for yourself, no one else will.
I'm embarrassed and ashamed.
Me too. We even?
Even.
Oh, I am so bloody mad. No one's going to take our show away from us.
What can we do?
We're going to make our own show. Without Michael, without Jack, just the three of us.
How? They're involved in everything.
Everything to do with their show. We'll shoot our show the day before the scheduled shoot. Without them.
But Mr. expects to see something new.
Oh, that Plunker's never even seen At Home with Prudence. We'll screen our show with Angelica somehow and tell him that it's brand new. We'll start first thing tomorrow. Annie, I want you to direct.
What, you want me to direct?
Well, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have do the job.
But I'm producing the show.
Nigel's your co-producer.
He is?
Right. I mean, you two can handle anything that might come up, right?
Yeah.
Annie, I want you to get your guests back. The ones that you liked.
Really?
Really, except for Raphael Rossellini. I'm going to do the cooking segment.
You're gonna cook?
Absolutely. And Nigel, I want those roaches ready to roll.
Actually, we're gonna have to scratch the cockroach pointer.
Why?
Because I can't find most of them.
Lovely.
We'll use the hula hoops instead and use your perfume for the air freshener pointer.
Well, I'll take care of hair, makeup, and wardrobe. So do we have all our ducks in a row?
Totally. This is gonna be very cool.
Two pour un, un pour deux.
Nigel, what are you talking about?
It's the motto of the Three Musketeers. All for one for all.
Three Musketeers. I love it. All for one.
One for all.
Oh, Jack Jameson doing the washing up. Miracles do happen.
Annie made the dinner. It's only fair she not do the dishes.
Well, I cooked a lot of dinners for us. The potentially lethal ones. You never once washed up.
I was hoping you'd run out of pots and pans.
You're still a cheeky little bugger, aren't you?
Now and then. Oh, you mind if I ask you a question?
Oh, I'm not giving you any of my recipes.
No, I saw Annie last night around midnight. She seemed pretty upset. What was that all about? It's Michael, isn't it?
Right. Michael gave Annie the impression that he was quite keen on her. I'm sure you noticed. Well, the problem is he's dating Angelica, and it has been for months.
He's been dating her for months.
You surprised?
No, not really.
Most girls are young, naive, vulnerable, and he's taking advantage of that, of them.
Obviously.
Well, maybe that's the way business is done in your world.
No. No, it's not. He won't bother Annie again. I promise you.
No, don't get involved, Jack. Annie and I can handle this obnoxious git.
What Michael's doing is unprofessional and it's predatory. And he's not going to get away with it while he's working for me.
He's the boss's son, remember? It doesn't work for you.
I'll get his attention.
He's a powerful man, Jack. You don't have to be a hero.
It's not about being a hero, Prue. It's about doing the right thing.
Well, it's hard to do sometimes.
I know. I did a lot of wrong things in my life for the wrong reasons. And now it's time to make a change.
Well, we all make mistakes. I like to think that we can do things differently once we realize they are mistakes.
Yeah, I'd like to think that too.
Thank you for caring about Annie, Jamie.
No one's called me Jamie for a long time.
Oh, I should bloody well hope not. It's my name for you. I own it.
Yeah, you do. You You sure do. Lock, stock.
And barrel. That...
Was another bad idea.
No, that was a wonderful idea. Possibly the best one you've had in 25 years.
I know it's a little confusing, but my mother decided she couldn't do the season premiere without you. You can make that work? Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you so much. I'll phone you later with the details.
Down!
Oh my God, Nigel, you risked your life to protect me.
It's not a big deal.
It's totally a big deal. You're so heroic.
It was my fault.
And you can admit when you make a mistake.
I thought the perfume was the problem, but you can't spray liquid on a hot bulb. You have to start with a cold bulb.
You're an amazing man, aren't you?
I think the coast is clear. We can get up now.
Do we have to?
No, we don't have to.
Good.
Oh, dear, I woke you.
Oh, that's okay. I should be getting up anyway.
Is Michael here?
Michael? Why would he be here?
I think we should talk. Do you like Earl Grey?
Oh, this is so embarrassing. I cannot believe it. I had no idea that creep Michael was hitting on Annie. I swear on a stack of Bibles. If I had known, I would have punched him in the face and dumped his butt so fast he wouldn't have known what hit him. You know, there was a little voice inside of me that kept saying, "Be careful, Angie Adams. That man is a world of hurt." But did I listen to it? No, I did not. I am so dense.
Calm down. Breathe in, out. Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
I never should have left Sioux City. Mama warned me about big city people and show business and bad men. Well, she ought to know. She's had plenty of them. Oh, heavens to Betsy, Prudence, men are so weird.
A lot of them are.
Like, they only think about one thing and everything else is totally irreverent.
Irrelevant.
That too. Oh, I've got to find Annie. I got to talk to her and apologize from the bottom of my heart.
That's very sweet of you, Angie, but you didn't do anything.
I feel so bad. How can I make it up to her? And to you? There must be something that I can do.
Well, actually, there is something.
You're way out of line here.
And you're over the line, and it's gonna stop.
Who the hell do you think you're talking to, Jack?
I think I'm talking to a selfish, arrogant punk who thinks he can get away with whatever he wants, and you can't.
Why are you suddenly the self-appointed protector of maidens in distress? Oh, is it maybe because you're involved with her mother, right?
Taking advantage of Annie and lying to Angelica is cheap, it's sleazy, and it's wrong.
Well, I told you to stay out of my life.
It's not gonna happen.
No? What are you gonna do?
For starters, you bother either one of those women again, and I'm seriously gonna kick your miserable butt. Then I'm gonna call your daddy, and I'm gonna tell him what you're up to. Capiche?
Yeah? You think he's gonna believe you after I fire you for having an affair with Prudence? And FYI, Jack, you are fired, as of right now, so get the hell out of here.
We're going with the air freshener pointer?
Absolutely.
So the French perfume solved the problem?
The perfume wasn't the problem. Spraying a hot bulb was.
Which Nigel discovered while he was trying to find a solution.
We need to start with a cold bulb.
There was this huge explosion.
It wasn't that big.
And Nigel threw himself